Hello, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. I am incredibly distressed, incredibly angry, incredibly upset. 2 nights ago, Mama Cat, Kitten, Fluffy, Fuzzy, and little girl were downstairs. I went to feed them, and this guy's standing there. And as I walk up to him, he said, "I gave your cat antibiotics." She was sneezing. I looked at him like, "Are you crazy? You gave my cat antibiotics without asking me? And you don't give a cat antibiotics if it's not your cat. What the hell are you doing?" He just looked at me. I said, "Don't you ever give my cat antibiotics. Feed them, give them water, and you don't mess with my cats." So he leaves. He lives upstairs. I don't know what apartment. He's told me his cat died. He's left a cat bed down there. He gives water to the cats. He feeds Mama Cat and Kitten canned food. That's okay. Fuzzy's had a respiratory infection. I haven't had the money, thanks to the trolls trying to get me evicted last year. I'm still not financially together yet. I will be. And Bank of America overdrew me a lot of money this month for putting an automatic payment that I couldn't stop. So, and I've ordered antibiotics for my cats. They'll be here after the 1st. So I take Fuzzy upstairs in the shopping cart. I was coming back from cat feeding, and she kind of liked the shopping cart, though she understood it. So I fed my kitties their food, and Fuzzy squeaked for her food. She was always so happy to get her wet food and dry food. So Fluffy goes out, little girl's out. Fuzzy goes to the end of the balcony, the far end. And Fuzzy loved everybody. And Fuzzy loved Mama Cat. Mama Cat loved Fuzzy. And my neighbor, her cat, Elizabeth, would come and Fuzzy would talk to her through the screen door. And the lady would open the door and Elizabeth and Fuzzy would nuzzle each other. And Mama Cat loved Fuzzy and would nuzzle Fuzzy and they would plop and they'd be very happy to see each other. Everybody in the building loved Fuzzy. So this is about midnight. I call her. This guy also clapped his hands really hard by her ear. And she's deaf. I said, "What? Are you crazy?" "She's not deaf. She comes to me." Well, she didn't react. She's just sitting there like a little cat statue at the end of the balcony in front of my neighbor's apartment and doesn't move. And I go, "That's weird." Well, I'll let her stay out for a while. So it's about midnight. And no Fuzzy. I fed her, let her out. No Fuzzy all night, no Fuzzy all day. So yesterday I did cat feeding. About 3 in the morning, 3:30, I go down to look for Fuzzy. I walk through the entire building. No baby cat. I had my flashlight with me. I looked for Mama Cat and Kitten. They were out in the parking lot. And my neighbor who saw me just a few minutes ago said when the cats are here and a car drives up, a car pulls out, an engine starts, they all scatter. They get away from the cars. So I was very tired after walking all the balconies and the whole perimeter of the building. No Fuzzy cat. So I go and go to sleep. This morning I woke up about 9:30. I ate my breakfast, had my coffee. I'm about to go out, look for her again. Door knocks. This guy comes up. "You knew your cat got run over last night?" What? "A van ran over her, and I took her body to the pound." I said, "Why did you do that? You took away my baby. I didn't even get a last moment to pet her, to get a bit of her fur and preserve it, to be a minute my baby and mourn for her." So it took me 40 minutes to call the animal control. They confirmed the little black and white long-haired cat. They checked the microchip. She's dead. But I went down there about half an hour ago. There's no evidence of any blood. There's no evidence of any fur. And my neighbor says, "No, every time the cats see my car coming in or any car, they run away. They're afraid of the cars." So I don't believe this guy, that Fuzzy got run over. I think he took her body away because he gave her antibiotics. She had a reaction to it. And she would normally always come in. And even my neighbor said, Fuzzy loved me. She followed me everywhere. Fuzzy loved everybody. So now my beloved cat, who would have been 22 on Halloween, is dead. Little girl and Fluffy must have known something was going. They lied next to me all night till I got up this morning, went to look for Fuzzy again. I was about to go look for Fuzzy again. And I said, I called the animal control, and the officer who talked to me, she said, I've never heard of anybody feeding someone else's animal antibiotics without permission. That's unheard of. I said, well, can I have you guys come out and talk to this guy? I don't know what apartment he lives in. He lives in the third floor. He's kind of weird. A lot weird. So I think he took Fuzzy's body away so I couldn't see what she died of. So when I find out where he lives, I'm going to call him. She said, call up the sheriff there. They dispatch us, and then see if you can get them to come out and talk to this guy. I don't want to ever have him touch my cats, feed them, water them, and certainly give them antibiotics, because she could have had a reaction to that antibiotic. Cats have been known to go into shock and die. They could be allergic, could be sensitive. You don't give a human antibiotics, they might be allergic. My mother was allergic to codeine. I'm allergic to erythromycin and codeine and zinc and sulfa drugs. And there's a fifth thing I can't. Oh, Vicodin. They gave me a Vicodin one day. My blood pressure went up to the roof. I had a horrible headache. I said, what the hell did you give me? They gave me something to counteract. One pill. Head just about exploded. So now my beloved little tiny baby cat that I love more than anything in the world is gone. I'm already having enough grief in my life with trolls harassing me. They're looking at the history of my family up. They're harassing me about my mother and my grandmother. They're horrible people. They're psychotics. And as soon as we do something and I have the money, I'm moving out of here, because there's too many nuts they've allowed to move into this building. They used to be all seniors who were all nice and pleasant, and now we got crazy people living here. All right, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. You'll excuse me if I don't do videos for a couple days, because I'm very, very upset. I'm so upset I can't even cry. Tears came out of me, but I'm not sobbing as I should be, because it's going to probably take a couple days. My emotions reached the thing of mourning my little tiny baby cat that I loved more than... I loved her more in ways than even Fluffy and Little Girl, and I loved Fluffy and Little Girl, but she was the special tiny pudgy one that was so cute. Kathy loved her. Everybody loved Pudgy, and she's gone. My baby is gone. All right, have a great day. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Bye-bye.